Wayne. Okay, ma'am. So, last time, you don't look like you feel well.
I don't.
Are you tired or you're not feeling good?
Tired and not feeling good.
Okay. Bear with me, okay? And then we can go back and rest for a while. Okay. Last time we talked about self-monitoring and on task.
Mm-hmm.
But what I realized is we never really looked up the official definitions for them. I thought that might be helpful, okay? Was that a groan?
Yeah.
Okay, on task means focused and committed to a given task. So at school, that usually means doing your work. But outside of school, I could be on task while doing the dishes, right? Or off task by dancing in my kitchen. You could be on task making your fursuit, or off task by playing with the string. I don't know. Trying to think of another thing. Can you repeat that to me?
On task, focused and committed to a given task.
Good work, girl. All right, self-monitoring is observing and evaluating one's behavior. And again, we're having you do it for on task at school, but I could self-monitor myself mowing the lawn, or what else? Doing the laundry. Millions of things, right? All right, will you repeat that for me?
Self-monitor, observing and evaluating one's behavior.
Great job. So this time, what I want us to do is we are going to look at data based on the times that you've used it, and we're going to pick out some positive things, and then we're going to pick one thing maybe that you still need to work on. Okay? And that is our mission for today. So the first thing I would like us to do is we're going to look at some of my data. I don't know if you know this or not, but I've been trying to eat healthier. Have I ever talked about that in class? Kind of, sort of.
I don't want to look at that.
Oh, it's just small. Let's just glance at it real quick. You don't have to stare at it. It's what I ate, because I have to keep track of all my food. It's so obnoxious. But that's what you do when you're trying to be healthier. So, eggs, strawberries, milk for breakfast. On a Tuesday, I had yogurt, granola, and almonds. Grapes, blueberries, protein drink. Pretty good. A sandwich, fresh pineapple, cottage cheese, smoothie, vegetables, salad with cottage cheese. Dinner, Burger King, Whopper, fries, large Dr. Pepper, and ice cream cone. You might have some thoughts already about where I can improve. This night we did good because my fiance's trying to be healthy too. So grilled chicken, green beans, baked potato, and then this day we had pizza, breadsticks, pop, and ice cream. Okay, so if I'm self-monitoring, the first thing reflecting. The first thing my brain says is, oh my gosh, you failed. Look at those dinners, right? They're not very healthy, are they?
It doesn't matter.
You don't think it does?
No.
Okay, well,
as long as you're getting food.
But I'm trying to improve my health. And you don't have to worry about that because you're a kid, but you have to worry about that when you start getting older. Make sure you're at a healthy weight and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I know what you're talking about. You're like, food is yummy. It doesn't matter what you eat. But okay, so as I first look at it, I'm like, oh my gosh, I failed. I screwed up. We had a terrible 3 days.
No.
But I'm going to backtrack and I'm going to look at the positive first, right? The positive I see is that I've been trying to improve how many fruits I have, proteins, and bringing my breakfast and lunch to work. Mm-hmm. Do you notice I bring my breakfast and lunch most of the time? Yeah. So I've been doing good, right? So that's a positive. And also I notice I have eggs and I've got a protein drink, so I've been increasing my protein, and I've got fruit for breakfast all the days. So I'm going to type, I got a little, and I'm going to write down what I did well. So we'll do complete sentences. So I'm going to say, one thing I did well was bringing my breakfast and lunch I'm going to change that to some things I did well because I'm going to include some more.
Same. That's what I was thinking. I was like, one thing you should probably do some
things. Okay. Well, what else did I say? Breakfast.
You increased your protein and added more fruit, I think.
Things I did well. Bring more from lunch. Increasing the fruits and vegetables. Well, that's not fair. The fruits I am eating. Not a big vegetable person. And the amount of protein. This is important because it helps me stay full so I don't get hungry in the middle of the morning. This is also a big improvement because I love stopping at Starbucks or Scooters or McDonald's in the morning.
Yeah, I never really get to drink coffee.
Just when you're with Miss Hudgens, right? Is that why that's so special?
And one time with Miss Ulysses, and it made me really, really tired. That was when the day I got my code.
That's funny because it's supposed to do the opposite. It's supposed to energize you.
Yeah, sometimes that happens with people with autism or ADHD.
Oh, it does the opposite?
Yeah.
Oh.
And same with things like Mountain Dew.
Interesting.
It tastes really good to me. My dad wasn't really a big Mountain Dew person. He was more of a Coca-Cola person.
Yeah, Mountain Dew's kind of
sugary.
Hit or miss. Some people really like it, some people really don't. Okay, so I've got my positive. Now I'm going to look at what I could improve on.
Not eat Burger King.
Okay, so we definitely went out to eat twice a week. And
that's not even a full week.
Nope, that's just 3 days. That was breakfast, lunch, and dinner on 3 days. And I'm thinking, yeah, we need to eat at home more because we buy groceries, so we've got stuff to make at home. And if I eat out at dinner, I need to make better choices, I think. Okay, so one thing I need to improve on, I'm going to say, is avoiding eating out. If I eat out, I need to make better choices. And this is important to me because by eating at home for dinner,
you can cut costs.
That's true too. That it does cut costs. But I'm thinking about in terms of my goal to eat healthy, it'll help me, eating at home for dinner will help me make healthier choices. But you're right, it's a big cost thing. Okay, so now that I really looked at it, I realized it wasn't as bad as I thought. I guess I did make some good changes. And then just one thing to improve on. And how am I going to improve on that? Because I like to make a plan when I'm reflecting. So how am I going to improve on making sure we eat at home? I know. When I grocery shop, because we always like list out meals, spaghetti and meatballs, and then the things we need, I'm going to make a menu Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of what we're going to eat for dinner. And that way it'll help us stick to it. So when I grocery shop, I am also going to make a dinner menu for the week and stick to it. Perfect. Okay. So I looked at my stuff, thought about it, and then I came up with good things and an area to improve. Do you have any questions about that process?
No.
Okay. Because you're up next.
Okay.
Ready? I did just hand graph this, but then I found an app for you because I know you like technology. So here are your 3 baseline points, and baseline just means before we started using this app. So this was September 17th, September 18th, and the 19th. This day, so what I did is I ran the app next to me, and I just looked at you when it went off and saw if you were on task. 17th, one of the times you were. 18th, 2 of the times. and the 19th one at a time. So that's why the graph goes up and then back down. So what you're going to do is you're going to add the points. There's the add button. You're going to press add, and here's your data with the dates that we've had you use it, and then the numbers. And you're going to type in the data. Okay, so the label is going to be the date. You'll type in the date. The value will be the number of times you clicked yes. See if I can put a big divider line right here. That'll work.
It improved.
Okay, so you're already able to look back, and you just said it improved. Okay, good. So what do you notice?
I got more 5s than 4s than any other.
Good. You went from 1, 2 to 4s and 5s. And that's a hard time of the day because remember we tried to keep it from 12 to 12:30 to stay consistent. So yeah, that's excellent. Okay, why do you think your scores went up?
Probably because the app.
Do you think it helped a little bit? It kind of seems like it just kept you like at attention, right? Okay, so what's one thing you did well?
I got 4s and 5s most of the time.
Okay, so you stayed on task. Have you type, and please type in a complete sentence like that. It's a teacher thing. Just good practice. Great. So one thing you did well is you stayed on task most of the time. And 4s and 5s. Perfect. Why, before you move on to the next part, why is that important? Remember I said my changes were important to help me meet my goal of being healthier. Why is it important that you're on task more than that?
So that I can get more work done and earn my credits.
Excellent. Can you add that next? This is important because you're a good typer.
I can type better than,
Most.
Because
This is important because I need to earn credits so that I'm able to earn it. Perfect. Okay, so now using this data and facts from your brain, what is one area you can improve on?
Right.
Okay, will you read that to me?
I need to work constantly and avoid sleeping. This is important because I need to continue doing well in order to get good grades.
Perfect. That's excellent. And that information's not really in this app because my data that I looked at, I was able to say, oh, this is good. I can improve here. But you kind of had to examine your patterns, right? And you know that sometimes you fall asleep. Perfect. And that's important because you want to keep doing well. All right. So now you're going to type up your plan. Okay. Turn that into a complete sentence for me, okay? Okay, read that to me.
There will be no napping unless needed, and it cannot exceed over an hour.
Okay, how are you going to keep yourself from sleeping?
I will. I don't know. It's
That's a tough one, right? What is it that we can do to help you stay awake when you might want to just sleep all day?
I'm not sure what to do.
That's kind of a hard one, right? So I would say, what about going to bed earlier? But you said you already do that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's not going to work. What if, oh, you got something? Great, I'm glad you came to that conclusion. Okay, read that to me.
Try new things to keep me awake and doing my work.
Great, so maybe when you're starting to feel sleepy, we'll see if we can take Phoebe for a walk or run an errand.
Okay.
Or we can try something like that. That's perfect. Okay. So we'll try to implement some different things to help keep you awake. Okay. I love it. You did awesome. Okay.
I am a good typer.
You are a good typer.
I can type better than I can write.
Can you?
That's how I write my most of my stories on Wattpad is, but I keep losing motivation because they're supposed to be long stories. Mm-hmm. And sometimes I just forget to work on them, and then I slowly lose motivation. That's something I need to work on is writing and not losing motivation.
Like you mean for your personal writing that you like to do?
Not personal writing, but just writing in general.
Just in general. Okay, ma'am. So we've got your plan, and we've got my plan. We're pretty much done. Let's just review. What's on task mean?
On task means focus and committed to a given task. Self-monitor means observing and evaluating one's behavior.
Wait, I'm not done!
Hold on.
Come sit down, please. I'll let you look at it when we're done.
I want to know what's inside.
We can look when we're done. Tell me what we did today.
We evaluated.
Perfect word. What did we evaluate?
Data.
Good. And then what did we do?
And then we wrote a plan.
Good. We looked at the positive things.
The negative and the plan.
And the plan. Good job. Why is that important to do?
So that we can have something on paper. I don't know.
Why is it good to look at how you've been doing?
So that you can improve.
Good. Because that's all part of self-monitoring, right? Looking at what we're doing, thinking, okay, this is going awesome. I need to tweak this. And then fixing things to get better and better. That's all self-monitoring.
Yep.
All right. High five. You did awesome. Now you may go check out your box.
They're not my boxes.
True.
I just want to know what's inside.